Right, question 16. I think we are just substituting into a formula without a calculator this time, so you've just got to make sure you do everything in the correct order. Let's have a quick look at the formula. So we've got one of these Suvat science formulas here. Alright, so and we've got some values. So we know that V is equal to U plus AT. Alright, and AT, that means A times T. When things are next to each other in algebra, we should know that that's multiplying. So work out the value of V. So let's write this out. We've got V equals, so what is the value of U? I'm going to put it in here. So the value of U is 1. And that's, we've got A times T. I always put brackets when I'm substituting into a formula. Keeps everything nice and laid out. I can see the values that I'm putting in. So A is minus 3. Pop that in the first bracket. And T is the second bracket. That is a half, or 0.5. Okay? So we've got to think about the order. You know, what do we do? Do we do 1 plus 3 and then times it by half? Well, unfortunately, we can't do it that way, because we should know that BIDMAS or BODMAS, whichever one you have been taught, we'll write them both up here. This is telling you the order you have to do things in. Alright, so the order, that's supposed to be an arrow. The order we're doing things in. So in terms of sums in brackets, we need to do first. We haven't got any. We've just got numbers in brackets, individual numbers, not necessarily sums. Any sums to do in the brackets. So we're all right there. There's no indices or powers or overs. That's what the I and the O stand for. No little powers or numbers to sort out. So it's just straightforward division, multiplying, addition and subtraction. Well, we've got some multiplying to do first. Multiplying, these means multiply. The AT part means multiply. So what is minus 3 times a half? Well, if you're timesing it by a half, you're just literally halving it. So what we've actually got is 1 plus minus 3 times a half is going to be minus 1.5. Alright, so half of 3 is 1.5, or half of minus 3 is minus 1.5. Then you end up with this weird situation where you've got plus minus 1.5. We need to know what this is overall, and we should know our sign laws. So if you've got two pluses, then obviously that's just going to be a plus. Don't have to worry about it. Two minuses next to each other is also a plus. If you have one of each, and it doesn't matter which way round they appear, then that is going to be a minus overall. So these two signs are just a minus overall. So what is 1 minus 1.5? Well, that is going to be minus 0.5, or minus a half. Alright, minus 0.5. Alright, so it was quite tricky. We had to know a few rules. Make sure you know BIDMAS and revise those signs. Alright, when you're combining two signs that are touching each other in a sum.